We're doing a French with iced latte and that buttery yellow. In this instance, we are doing 2 coats. I like to do 2 thin coats, although his coverage is pretty great with just 1. We really wanted to cover up that Natural Nails smile line so that we could play with how we did our French without that peeking through. So 2 thin coats of this iced latte accomplish that beautifully. Always wipe away that inhibition layer after you've cured. Otherwise, when you go to apply your French tip, it's going to bleed out. That inhibition layer is going to act like a very slow moving blooming gel, if you will, in your mind. So do take the time to wipe it away so that whatever you apply stays where you put it, essentially. So I'm showing her a thinner French than she usually wears. She wanted to try that out. And then next to it, I'm showing her how she usually wears it because she wanted to compare it. And I find this has great value. Let them check it out before you're committed, before you're 4 nails in and you've cured it on and you've got to file it away. This, to me, is a time saver. If you can picture colors together, if you can dissect a design and see where even your issues are and figure out how you can perfect it, you are more than halfway there. And a lot of your clients, you may find, can't quite picture it until they see it on their hand. And in all fairness, sometimes we pick a swatch of something and we get it on a whole wall and it doesn't quite look right either. So I used to always pick the pinky to swatch. I'll oftentimes pick a ring finger even so that they can really see how it's going to look across all 10 fingers. And then, of course, if we're just comparing a lot of shapes or colors, I will swatch it after I've created a smooth surface. So usually before I've done the finish filing and after I've applied the gel, I will swatch the colors that they've narrowed it down to and or shown them different smile lines like we did in this instance. I like to take the brush quarter to center, and I'm always keeping an eye on that smile line, knowing that I can later take the product down to the free edge and cap the free edge. And I do like to have a detail brush nearby to clean up those corners and cap the free edge. Trying to, again, use the product that's already on the nail, but having a dabble of that color on your glass top is really convenient to have as you need it. Lately, I've been going back and forth, hand to hand, finger to finger with the French so that I don't get any movement and I keep that crisp line right where I've kept it. I find too, it keeps the clients a little more out of trouble because they're engaged with you. They're participating instead of having that free time with one hand where they start to lean on it and get into things, creating that perfect French more challenging. So there's a lot of benefits to going back and forth with the French I've found lately. It's always worth it if you're fighting one of your globs of paint, just wipe it away with alcohol and start over again. That's the beauty of French. I love the Chrome Bond from V Beauty Pure. Can't sing its praises enough. It really lets that chrome go on super smooth. And in this instance, I was showing her on her ring finger that chrome before we chromed them all so that she could decide if she indeed wanted to wear a chrome or if we were just going to top coat. Worth it to take the time to just sample one before you get a bunch done and have them all cured and you've got to file it off. That handy dandy little thing makes putting on chrome a lot easier and less messy. And make sure to get rid of the excess glitter or chrome flecks rather, before you top coat it in. It's nice to have one top coat dedicated to all things glittery and chromed so that you don't transfer that onto other cream polishes that you want to assure just have that cream finish. Every now and then, even after we cure or before I top coat, I'll see a little corner I want to clean up. Take the time to do it. Again, a gel allows us to really perfect the finished product. These are the colors used. And another shot of the final product. Just love a classic French and all the fun things that we can do with that design.